It's the Luka's Lyrics Podcast.
Whoa, what is...
This is what you're feeling like right inside your heart. Let's really dig into those emotions, guys. Marinades. Hey, dudes. Delaney. Hey, dudes. Welcome to the Luka's Lyrics Podcast, where we talk all about me, Luka, my music, and feelings.
Is this a surprise? Because I hate it.
Well, I guess it's a surprise. Thank you guys for joining me on my podcast. Make sure to check out lucaslyrics.com for all my podcasts. Delaney, you're here on my podcast.
Under duress. Hello.
Oh, duress. That's better than I was expecting. Okay. April, welcome. Hi, let's as always, let me play a special tune to get things started. And that's what you, the audience, is feeling right now. So yeah, today I'm joined by Delaney, as you heard, and April. And that's it. It's just the three of us here.
Crying. Luka killed Dylan.
No, Dylan's my best friend. Don't worry about it. She's not here right now.
Dylan's just in the closet trying to get out.
So before we get started, guys, I just have to, give a warning because, Delaney and April, they've only watched the Disney US English dub releases of Miraculous Ladybug. So there's please only spoilers up for the episodes, that have aired so far, which is episode 9 of season 5. So don't post any spoilers past that in anywhere you're interacting with this podcast, Luka's Lyrics, on lucaslyrics.com. So no spoilers, please. Okay, so guys, you're here to talk about speculation for season 5 of Miraculous Ladybug, which, I was going to say is a documentary about my life, but I re-listened to my last appearance on the podcast and I said it was a alternate dimension. So, take your pick on which what's going on here, but it might be an alternate dimension.
Oh my God, you did it. I'm so mad.
Did what?
Redirect to the podcast. I'm so mad.
Oh, you checked out my domain, yeah?
Because I was like, when they do it, and oh my God.
That happened last time. You just forgot. I did renew the domain. I didn't keep it for 4 years.
Oh my God.
So the main thing that's on everyone's, I heard right before we started this podcast that you guys were chomping at the bit to talk about how I know a lot of things,
Oh my gosh.
So that's the main topic of the speculation. I know stuff and what's going to happen. I can't really say what I know just in case, people are like, just in case Monarch's listening.
You.
Who's Thomas? Oh, Thomas is in my world. Oh, yeah.
You can't not know who Thomas is.
Oh, yeah, I know Thomas. He's that weird director.
5. You can't do that. Like, it's canon in the universe.
He's a director of the Ladybug animated movie, So what's going to go on with When I Know April? I in a previous podcast, you were just thinking about how I knew stuff, and it was like making you feel a lot of emotion. So can we walk through those emotions, April?
Hold on. Right now, I am crying, and I don't know if it's because everything is so hilarious or if it's because I'm in pain.
What did you think of my intro to my podcast, April? Delaney, what do you think so far?
It was really loud. I will say I think it needs to be toned down just a little bit.
I was worried you guys wouldn't hear it.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it. It sounded like you broke your own speaker there.
It'll be replaced by the actual thing. Don't worry. Just hold it up to the mic. So, what are you guys feeling about me knowing some identities and stuff and what's going to happen there?
Okay, I need to take a moment because I feel like the way you said Delaney and April haven't seen past episode 9 implies that other people who are regulars on this podcast have seen past episode 9, and I'm mad.
Well, I know what's happening in my
Do
my
you?
life. I know
your
I know
life?
I'm the only one that knows everything.
All right, tell us something then.
Well, you see, someone who I know
Uh-huh.
is Ladybug. Did you guys know that?
Wow,
That
I
was
really
great. Good job.
I can't say who
Wow.
it is though. I can't say.
I'm deceased.
Delaney, when do you think so? I feel like it hasn't come up this season of Ladybug, me knowing anything. When do you think that's going to come up?
I get. Oh. I guess it could be it could be later this season.
Yeah, it could be. What if we just never talk about it again?
Would that shock me? No, it really
That
would.
would also be the worst.
That would be
I was-
extremely in character.
It would be expected of the show.
It kind of came up again in that one season 4 episode, right? You know, the one that you guys got really mad at. So, because I listened to Overly Animated, did you know that? So I knew that you guys.
Well, yeah, you're Dylan's Biffle.
Yep, we
Yeah.
text all the time, as you know. And I
Are you guys
appeared
texting right
on
now?
Overly Animated last.
You
I
have,
believe
you
my
have.
last appearance was to give my top 10 episodes of Ladybug.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Do you guys know that was 3 years ago?
No,
Wow.
it wasn't. Time
It's
is
been-
an illusion
I
now.
missed you guys. It's been so long.
So are you trapped in a time loop where you're like 16?
I think your guys' 10 years is like 1 year for me. I think that's how that
we have like
works.
time dilation.
It's
This
like
might
in
all-
all of those like fantasy like novels and stuff where they're like, "Oh, we age just so much more slowly than you." Like I could look 12, but I'm actually 50.
Yeah, I'm an old soul in my heart, I think everyone
believe-
knows that. I love rock and roll, so. And
What's your favorite era of rock and roll?
oh dude, what about my dad? I gotta talk. It's gotta be my dad, right? Although I don't remember how I feel about him right now. Honestly,
I don't remember.
I don't really
how I
remember
feel about
where
it.
you guys are at in the
All
show.
made up.
So what about when is like what if Alia figures out some stuff too, and what if me and Alia both know? Could that be a
What is-
thing?
What is
Okay, that could be
Alia
fake.
gonna know?
So I'm curious how would y'all know the other knows?
Yeah, because I don't know
Yeah.
Alia knows, right? So at this point in the show, where you guys have seen,
Stop it.
but how would Alia, know who? Did you guys? I also know.
Okay,
I
but
also
here's-
did. I just
here's-
have a secret. I just want to know.
Here's
I
the
also
thing
know
that's
who.
really bothering me is the fact that you brought up that Alia also knows that Meredith is Ladybug, and
I'm ahead of what you guys are.
and
Where
you
you guys
implied
are.
that they're gonna work together.
I watched the Gloob episodes, April. So I know. Maybe I don't really know, but I know. I also know who Cat Noir is.
We already know
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, that's right. You guys know.
I've been screaming about it for 3 years, apparently.
So how would Alia know who Cat Noir is? Do you think that'll ever happen?
Not unless you tell her.
I mean, to be honest, like you never would have thought that Marinette would have told Alia. So like at this point, anything could happen. I guess really like to make things even. So like, so Luka, but you don't. But Marinette and Adrian don't know that you know.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait, what? Marinette? What? Who said anything about Marinette and Adrian? Edit. Yeah, Dylan's gonna edit this later. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, edit what?
Dylan, did you guys know Dylan's the editor for my podcast?
I believe it. Do you pay him?
I pay everyone that I ever interact with for any service with the power of song.
God.
They
don't know
don't seem
how to
happy
tell you
when that
this.
happens.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I can't pay bills with the power of song.
We'll play some.
I can't
music
even get
later.
Taco Bell with the power of song.
Okay, I think it's certain Taco Bells you could probably get something.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Like, I think if you roll in a Taco Bell at 2 a.m., it could maybe work for you.
Assuming that Taco Bell is open.
You know what? We're going to come back to this. It's time for the first segment of the podcast. It's time for Luka's list. Luka's list. Okay.
Oh, you mean you don't have a button on
voice
your keyboard for this one?
I just did that right now. Could you tell? Could you tell?
Yeah. No, it sounded so good.
Thank you. So here's a list of things that I like according to ChatGPT.
Oh, God.
So I just wanted to know what ChatGPT thought that I would like. So here it is. Number 1, playing music. Luka is a skilled musician and plays guitar and bass. He often performs at the Parisian Music Festival and is part of the band Kitty section. There you go. Number 1.
Wow. Nailed it.
Number 2, writing songs. Luka is a creative person and enjoys writing his own songs. He often write lyrics that reflect his emotions and experiences. Number 3, skateboarding. Luka is also shown to be a skilled skateboarder and enjoys practicing his tricks at the skate park. Didn't you guys know I love skateboarding?
What episode?
You guys just haven't seen that yet, I guess.
I didn't know Paris had a skate park.
Number 4, reading. Luka is a thoughtful and introspective character. Huh? And he is shown to enjoy reading books.
What book are you currently reading?
Don't worry about it. Number 5, spending time with his friends and family. Luka values his relationships and his loved ones and enjoys spending time with them.
But you don't know how you feel about your father right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's complicated.
In Luka's defense, Dad dipped out.
That's true. Dad did dip out.
That has nothing to do with Luka.
Number 6, nature. Luka is shown to have an appreciation for nature and enjoys spending time outdoors. Sure.
There's so much nature. There's so much
y'all
nature.
live in Paris, which is a
there's a park.
Populated city.
Oh yeah, there's that one park, and then there was the park where y'all we're gonna fist fight the mayor.
Number 7, this is the best one. Cats. Luka has a pet cat named Fang, and he is shown to have a fondness for cats in general.
What episode is that in?
My pet cat Fang.
It sounds like you're saying my pet cafe.
Fang.
And I'm like,
Fang.
okay, you could.
You mean the crocodile?
Yeah,
thing?
Exactly. I do
incredible.
love my boy Cat Noir, so I think it checks out. Number 8, and also I would wait. Was I cat once? I don't remember. I think so.
Probably.
I think that happened. Number 8, romantic poetry. Luka is a romantic in heart and enjoys reading and writing romantic poetry.
Isn't like songwriting just poetry?
Number 9, art. Luka has an artistic side and is shown to appreciate different forms of art, such as painting and sculpture. Sure. Number 10, cooking. Luka is a skilled cook and enjoys experimenting with different ingredients to create new dishes. Did you guys know I cooked? That's just a side of me you've never seen.
Did ChatGPT just go through all of the fan fiction on the internet?
I wonder if that's what happened. People.
That sounds really believable at this point.
I'm still trying to figure out the cat crocodile thing.
I have my pet cat Fang. It's canon now.
Yep.
So, look, you guys learned some new things about Luka.
It's true. It's true.
Yep.
Okay, so, back to the speculation. If you guys have any more thoughts on when I'm going to come back. I have only appeared once this season. Did you know that so far?
Yeah, you showed up to drag Marinette to the
museum. I believe Marinette dragged me to the museum because I just rewatched that part to prepare.
Marinette was like, I don't want to be alone. And
that's fair.
Tagami and Luka were both like, bye.
Oh yeah, they abandoned y'all in the superheroes.
And then I just never show up, I feel like, although I didn't watch past that part of the episode because I'm not in the rest. Or at least I don't remember.
I mean,
I
just
don't know what happened.
Going to have to go and get more advice from Luka, which is Luka just going to shake Marinette and be like, "Oh my god, just date Adrian."
What if Marinette and Adrian start dating? I would be so happy because I support them in their feelings.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm not sure how that's going to happen,
or when that's going to happen.
Is there any chance that I'm the one to tell, Ladybug Ladybug and Cat Noir who they are?
I mean,
I feel like Luka wouldn't do that.
I'd never do that, right?
But also, it seems very out of character for you, Luka, to keep a secret from someone that you consider such a close friend.
That's true too.
So, what's with this game that you're playing?
Well, you see, I'm just very loyal to Ladybug, and I trust her, and she doesn't want this information getting out. So I would never even tell her that I
But
know, because that would just add to her burden.
but you're withdrawing information, or you're withholding
So what if-
information.
So
This feels like gaslighting.
so if Luke,
I would never. I'm the most emotionally ungaslighty person you've ever met, April.
So if Luka gets akumatized, though, wouldn't Luka just be like, "All right, easy"?
Don't worry, I'll never be akumatized again. That does sound like a good point, though.
Hasn't he been akumatized like twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I
Yeah.
should tell someone.
Maybe you should get your emotions in check.
Well,
Why don't you write a song?
Good thing I'm on here on the Lucas Lyrics podcast performing all the time and just talking about emotions. So it'll never happen. I'm too emotionally in control. So we never. Here's our second list of the Lucas lists segment.
Oh,
It's a bonus second list, just because
The
Delaney and
bonus.
April
Is
here.
there a third list?
I mean, we could ask, if you guys think of stuff to ask ChatGPT, we can ask it more stuff. So, but I already did these. So here's a list of my favorite people.
oh wow.
Okay.
According to Chat, I asked they can be characters from Miraculous Ladybug or real world people, huh? But I'm real. So here's a list of Luka's favorite people. Number 1, Marinette Dupeng Chang, Luka's longtime crush and the girl who inspires his music. So true, dude. So true. Number 2, Julika, Luka's younger sister, who he loves and protects fiercely.
I thought they were twins.
I mean, maybe I'm the older twin.
It's true.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't.
to be fair,
Even I
Luke,
can't really remember.
I mean, to be fair, you weren't. I mean, you were there, but you weren't. It's okay.
Number 3, Adrian Agreste, Luka's friend and occasional collaborator, who he respects both as a model and musician. So true, dude. Number 4, Ladybug, Luka's hero and source of inspiration, whose bravery and selflessness he admires. So true, dude, and such a separate person from anyone else on this list. So true. Number 5, speaking of, Cat Noir, Luka's friend and fellow musician,
Wow.
whose sense of humor and loyalty he values.
Fellow musician.
Yeah, is
How does-
Adrian in Kitty section? I don't remember, dude.
I was
think
gonna
he
say,
is.
have you ever played music with Cat Noir? I'm confused.
Oh, with Cat Noir. Oh, wait, edit. No, never mind. Number 6.
No, that's what the list said.
Number 6, Delaney and April. Two of
What?
Luka's favorite guests.
This is not real. There's
Two-
That's not real. I need proof.
Lying.
Two of Luka's favorite guests on his podcast, whose musical talents and
up.
creativity he greatly respects. I greatly respect your musical talents, dudes. Number 7, Dylan, Luka's best friend and confidant.
Wait, how are we above Dylan? That seems
Yeah, I don't
I just
understand.
love you guys, and I was excited that you're going to be on my podcast, dude. Luka's best friend and confidant, who we can always count on for support and understanding. So true, dude. And I just have to say, I did talk to ChatGPT about us before I asked this question, so I think that's why I knew this.
Like, wait a minute. I was like, this.
I think this may have been inspired by ones that'll come later. Okay. Number 8, David Bowie, a musical icon and inspiration for Luka's own music, who he admires for creativity and
Okay.
individuality. Number 9, Prince, another musical legend who Luka looks up to. 10, Jimi Hendrix, a guitar god and pioneer who Luka respects. Okay, I'm glad we got to the musical influences at the end of that list. There we go.
Wow.
I'm also glad we got to the musical influences as well. I was worried that they were missing from this list.
But not my dad, gosh, because I have complicated feelings about that, okay?
We know you do.
Okay,
It's
but
okay,
I feel like my
sweetheart.
mom should have been on here, ChatGPT.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Wow. Rude.
And maybe the other members of Kitty Section, I also like them.
Yeah. They
Okay.
didn't make the list, but
Is-
somehow me and Delaney did.
Because I love you guys, and you were both one part of the list. You were in the same number on the list, just so you know.
Yeah, we know.
Above
And
Dylan.
we never forget.
Shocking.
Do you guys have any other speculation about me knowing things?
I needed to come back up again because I'm gonna lose my mind every time I remember.
And now you'll just always think about it now that we had this podcast. It'll every time, every episode, you'll be like, how did they not address it?
Yeah. But also, I don't appreciate you being super vague about not telling, like, why you won't just tell Marinette if she's number one
I
on your
told-
list of friends.
She is number one. You mean Ladybug, but you know. She is number one on my list.
Well, I thought Ladybug was lower down on the list.
Yeah, Ladybug was lower down on my list. That's true. It's very complicated. My feelings.
Your loyalty should lie to Marinette, and you shouldn't keep things from her.
Checkmate. According to ChatGPT. It's been discovered. Delaney, anything else on me?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, even before we can get into, like, you knowing things, you gotta show back up where you did.
I gotta be in another episode.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like the next episode we see, if we don't talk about it, I'm gonna throw things. Probably guitars.
Throw some, yeah, but don't remember. Hey guys, fun fact. You remember I aspire to create guitars. And that's
okay,
my
so
ultimate goal.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't. I actually forgot about that.
You forgot about your.
It really
own
hasn't
dreams
been
and
on the show
aspirations?
since the one episode, so I forgot about that. But don't never throw my guitar. I spend so much time making them.
Wow, I didn't even say it was your guitar, but now maybe it should be.
Oh, wow.
What? Okay, hold on, guys. I'm getting a call. Hold on, I gotta take
Oh
this.
my
1
God.
second,
I'm
guys.
dying.
Hello, Marinette. Marinette, hello. You need my help right now. You need me to come over right now. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm kind. No, I'm not doing anything. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. I just gotta make
Wow.
Boop, 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 boop. Dylan, I gotta go, and I'm on the podcast with Delaney and April.
Is
they're
Dylan
on
in your
right now.
room?
Can you
Yeah.
come host? Okay. Thank you.
Did you guys have a sleepover?
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye, Luka.
Bye, Luka.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Dylan.
Oh, Delaney April. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Were you, like,
hi.
in Luka's bedroom?
No, I just joined the Skype call.
From Luka's bedroom?
Yeah.
No, not from Luka.
Well,
I'm
It
Did
sounded
you-
like you were in Luka's room.
with him.
I'm in a completely different country from Luka. You know.
Okay.
Luka called me, and I just joined the call. What are you guys talking about?
Luka, actually.
Luka.
Oh, that checks. That checks out. Oh, okay.
Luka really likes talking about himself.
He really does. I never
I
pictured him
didn't-
being so narcissistic.
Yeah, I didn't realize that he just loves talking about himself.
Well, I guess we got that part of the podcast out of the way.
I guess we did, huh?
That's convenient. Okay.
I can't believe you recorded Skype sounds. That's really weird.
That's the real Skype sound. What are you talking
That's the
about?
Skype sounds.
Do they make that sound anymore?
I don't know.
I don't think so, right?
Ooh.
Okay, so I guess we can talk about other parts of the speculation. I gotta
You
remember
have to stop the Luka voice. You gotta stop it.
I know, I gotta remember I'm myself.
You have to remember.
I drink some water.
To remember yourself.
Okay. So, what about the love
Stop
square? No, I'm just talking softly. That's not the Luka voice. What about if I do my Luka impression? Remember, that's different from Luka.
Oh, is it?
Is it?
Hey, dudes, that's my Luka impression. How is that?
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll if Luka
And
comes
out of
back,
10.
I'll do that impression for him.
If you're getting voice acting lessons, I hope your teacher's being paid very well.
What about this love score? What's next, Delaney, for Marinette and Adrian?
Oh, I don't. So, like, Marinette's, like, sworn off love. Like, she got rejected by Cat Noir. Like, the girl needs a break.
It's funny, though, because she swore off love at the beginning,
True.
and then she's like, just kidding. I love Cat Noir.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know where her head's at. I don't, like...
I think she's a teenage girl, and there
True.
are hormones everywhere.
It's true.
So at the end of Elation, which is where we are, reminder, people, Adrian says as Kat to Marinette that he doesn't want to be with her as Kat because he doesn't like that dynamic, or thinks it's like an imbalance, you know.
That's fair.
And so he's hopeful after talking with Plug that Marinette can love him again as Adrian, not as Kat.
Which I guess that, like, opens it up. Like, I guess we don't have to do, like, a bunch of work necessarily.
Adrian's there. Adrian could ask her out next episode.
It's true.
He could, but is he going to?
But we don't know, I think, as much about Marinette. Marinette's just sad with Tiki at the end. She just was on her
Also,
Loves
she's
Cat
been
Noir
like
thing.
avoiding Adrian like the plague.
That's also true.
Yes, she has, and she loves Cat, but Cat told her as Marinette that he didn't want to be with her now. So does that
Yes.
mean that she won't want to be with Cat as Ladybug either?
Ooh,
my
that's a good
gosh.
question. Oh, drama.
I guess that's the big
very
question,
dramatic.
because if she gives up on Cat, she'll go back to Adrian. I mean,
Well,
would
she was
ever?
like, well, we already kind of did like Ladybug and Cat Noir, like where he was like, nah.
But is Adrian now going to be like, well, I can't have Marinette. Might as well go back to Ladybug.
No, I think like, especially after the conversation on Pog, I think Adrian's like pretty stuck on Marinette.
That's good.
So he's basically had like a complete like this is the reversal.
This is the Adrian reversal.
Yes.
We don't know that Marinette has had her reversal yet.
Well, I just mean like it's a reversal of like Marinette pining after Adrian.
Yeah.
Now we have Adrian
Yeah.
pining after Marinette.
Yeah, even though Marinette never stopped loving Adrian, she's just in denial about it.
He's in denial.
And she also does, I think at the same time she loves Cat, but got her heart broke with that just now. So, and she just kissed Cat before that in the same episode.
I was going to say, that's got to be so confusing.
So now would be a great time for the identity reveals, because it would really
Yeah,
help her.
honestly, I
it
feel
would.
like it would
So
help
good.
so.
No
or
chance. Not
If
happening
people
yet.
would
No,
just
no
talk
way.
to each other, like
What? No.
I know.
No, you're
Look,
so funny.
I don't mind it so much whenever we have whenever characters are purposefully not being like honest and talking to each other, because it creates that drama that we know and love.
Maybe
But like I'm
Kagami
getting
will just
frustrated
smash them
now.
Kagami, which I would buy this if Kagami did this. Like Kagami just sets them both up.
I mean, didn't she kind of try and do that though?
She
Yeah,
did.
she was trying to in that episode. Yeah. But I think we're at a point where like Adrian could ask Marinette out. We probably need an episode or two to Marinette getting back to like maybe it's a good thing to be with Adrian. She hasn't really expressly got over that yet.
I think
They need to have some group dates, like group activities.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like it's gonna have to be like Alia tricking her into it.
Or something happens kind of like what happened last season where like she thinks Adrian is leaving.
Oh yeah.
Some big thing. Okay, but here's the other thing that we haven't brought in. At the end of that last episode we've seen, also, Monarch says he intends to exploit Cat Noir's feelings for Marinette.
Oh god.
Ooh.
So like he's
Yeah.
So
gonna
that could be the impetus for what that we're talking about.
So
here.
there's two things here. So like, I mean, if we akumatize Marinette, like game over, right? Like,
Yeah. So I don't know that we're ever gonna actually have.
granted,
that
we were
happen.
really close. Like he almost akumatized her, which was scary.
That's true.
Yeah, just
or is he just gonna,
this
like-
episode? Yeah.
Or is he just gonna like King Kong like kidnap her?
Yeah. What is
King
his
Kong
plan?
has
That's not.
kidnap
It's a good
her.
point. That's not akumatizing Marinette because he just tried that.
Yeah.
I really.
Like I think it would be like, so I think this would be like a funny episode concept. So like he keeps so half the episode is he's just trying to akumatize Marinette and Marinette's like nah, and then finally he's just like I'm trying to kidnap her and he's like Gorilla, go get her, just go.
Yeah,
go
no,
get
it's
her.
a good point.
Go
It
do
might
your thing.
it might as well be he has to akumatize someone else like Gorzilla and then tell them to get Marinette. Yeah,
Yeah.
that must be it.
Oh, you know what? I feel like to get Felix to come back, it would be easier for him almost to like invite Felix back, and then he could have Felix create a senti monster to kidnap Marinette, and they would be like,
Or just use Felix, who's pretending to be Adrian, to lure Marinette somewhere.
"Yes."
What if he creates a Senta monster of Marinette to
Oh my God.
lure Cat?
Oh, that's good. I like that.
That's the best Monarch plan.
That would be that.
That's dramatic.
That is
That's
so
really
dramatic,
smart.
yeah.
Though. I don't know if he'll do it.
It's too smart for him.
It is very.
I mean, I guess he tried to akumatize her and that didn't work. So I guess next logical step is Sentimonster her.
I mean, it worked. I mean, it almost worked on Alia.
Yeah.
Well, then I was gonna say we also had like the Sentimonster, or the Ladybug. So
Yeah.
And that worked on Kat, and he knows
Yeah, and
that.
the show's done this. Yeah, so I think that's possible.
That would lead me to believe that it's very likely that he could, hey Felix, come hang out with your cousin, and oh, by the way, can you make a senti monster for me that looks like Marinette?
That would be good. So I think these are good plans overall. Are we doing some dating soon? Adrianette or maybe Lady Noir? I think those are the two.
I feel like we're leading up to it.
Let me. I opened our predictions from before the season, so let's revisit that here.
Oh, okay.
Dating. April said episodes 11 to 20, Lady Noir will date. Delaney said episodes 1 to 10, Adrianette will date. Probably not happening. I said 11 to 20, dating Adrianette. Okay, I'm feeling good about that one.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay about that.
11 to 20, yeah. So there's still episode 10 to come, but we've seen 1 to 9.
Episode 10 is going to be the game changer for all of us.
Which is also part 1.
Start dating, and I get to have a victory lap.
Yeah, you would sneak it in there. Yeah, I mean, so I guess the big question just is like, will they start dating now or at the end of the season? Like in the next 10 episodes or at the end of the season? I mean, in the middle, it doesn't matter about our predictions, but in the middle of the season, or are we waiting? I'm hopeful again. I think I said that last podcast that Marinette and Adrian, because Adrian's so on it now, and there's impetus from Monarch. Yes. I feel like there's a lot of things in play that could get them together sooner,
I still also wonder if at any point Natalie is going to reveal to Gabriel that Adrian likes Marinette because she knows.
True.
Because that would also be another really, right? Like very dramatic. Also, Natalie, why you do Adrian dirty like that? Hasn't even happened.
Yeah, because we saw the beginnings of Adrian talking with Natalie, right?
So it's implied that she knows.
So but she, she's not a big fan of Nice Dad.
No,
right now.
she does not like Nice Dad at all.
Granted, I could see Adrian. Adrian could tell him.
Yeah, so Adrian could talk to Nice Dad about it too.
Maybe. I think it would only happen if it was like a last resort situation, because he's already tried to talk to his dad about girl problems.
Not really Nice Dad's forte.
Okay, it'd be really funny though, so this is like
it'd be so awkward.
Stupid, this is just a really stupid story device, because oh my god, two people liking the same girl, but Adrian's like, yeah, I like Marinette, and he's like,
yes.
But I know someone else who likes Marinette.
Yeah, and it's like, bro.
Yes.
So what would Gabriel do if he found this out?
He'll have a whole flashback moment where he's just like, but no, wait a second. And
then he's
there was that one time I kidnapped my own son, and
yeah.
By the way, I really want to ask ChatGPT to give us scenarios of what Monarch's going to do, but I'm very afraid to ask it anything about the show because it can pull from the internet, so I don't want to ask it. Plot things,
that's fair.
That would be fun though if we asked it to write a scene of what Monarch's going to do.
We don't need it to write a scene. We can write the scene.
We're basically the ChatGPT of Ladybug. We just spout random stuff that's happening.
We should start taking requests.
I think people do that, and we sometimes talk about it.
Okay, if you have your request, we'll write it. We'll act it out for you.
And it'll be much better. All this stuff is very generic. You'll see. But what's the Monarch? What would Gabriel do if he knew that his son liked the same person as Kat? I don't think he would put it together from that. He's too stupid.
He is, but he's also proven himself to be slightly intelligent lately. The whole putting the Miraculouses in the rings and stuff.
I feel like he might not know, but if he doesn't know, would it make him less likely to exploit Kat's feelings if he knows that?
Oh, I think it would 1000% make it.
Or to make him more likely because he wants to get Kat away from Marinette so Adrian can be with Marinette.
No, I don't think it's going to be that at all. He's nice dad, but he's not nice. He's not loving dad, okay? He's not caring father.
He would only think about for his own gain.
I was going to say, he's nice dad. He's not caring father. Those are two different people. The second we're not going to see ever. But he's absolutely going to exploit Kat's feelings for Marinette. And if Natalie does snitch about Adrian's feelings, then I think that is gonna launch us into, like, it's gonna, like, melt down from there, because I just imagine, like, the drama of him putting 2 and 2 together and finally figuring it out, and then, like, and then at that same time, that's when Adrian finds out he's a Sentimonster, because Gabriel's like, "You're not even real. You might as well just give me the miraculous." Like,
I was distracted because you said chat, and I was like, oh my god, how did I not put 2 and 2 together? Chat GPT, chat noir. How did I not make that joke?
Okay. I'm not going to repeat what I said. It was too
Dylan,
brilliant.
what's worse, editing this podcast or editing Luka's podcasts?
What's worse?
Yeah, it seems like Luka has more edits.
Anything with Michelle is more edits.
Oh, I love Michelle.
And Allie sometimes. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Anything else about Monarch though?
All the time.
Delaney, any other Monarch speculation?
No, I think we've outcovered it. Though I guess, the question of like, what are Lila and Felix going to do? Like that, because that impacts Monarch. Like, this feels like Monarch's last hurrah.
Yeah, Lila, that's a good point. We haven't seen anything, right? With
Is he even doing anything with her besides letting her act?
So there's I'm starting to remember now because it's been several months. The Lila, there's a vague scene whether Lila knew what Gabriel was really up to. She helped him out, so they might have an understanding, or she might.
And he's like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Yeah, so I think she doesn't know.
Like
that's my position.
She uses it as a bargaining chip. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I know your secret, but I would also like to get closer to your son and be a model. So we got a deal. What's
Can
up?
you just launch her into space?
Yes.
I think we'll probably see. You guys should brace yourself probably for more Lila if they're intending to set her up as the villain next season. If that's still a thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Lila, Chloe, and Felix, and I'm gonna be like.
Chloe's a whole nother thing. Like,
Chloe,
are we even doing anything with her anymore?
What are we doing? Will we see Chloe
We were
again?
so
Have we
close
seen Chloe?
to Chloe redemption. We were like, we had our fingers on it, and they were like, nope.
There's been some good minor sassy Chloe, but that's basically it this season.
I feel like they killed her.
Okay, it'd be really funny.
No, never.
No. I'm not like really, but I mean, like, they're like, okay, we're not going to do anything else with her. Like,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the vision is.
I think it'd be really funny if we have like Lila and Felix, and then versus like Ladybug and everybody, and then like Chloe is like this wild card that is like constantly messing up Felix and Lila's plans, but then she's also like a total butthead to Ladybug. She's like almost a vigilante, but she's
also Lila's
almost.
The female avatar for the rings. I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
The rings. Remember the rings?
Yes, I remember the rings.
So
I literally just brought them up.
Yeah, well, the grand plan with the rings. Yeah. I don't know.
So smart, man.
So smart, April. What about Felix? We just mentioned Felix too.
Felix is coming back.
But it's
when?
Like, why is he coming back?
He was only in episode 2 so far, right? I think that was it.
I feel like Felix is slightly full of himself, and I feel like he's gonna like. I know, right? I feel
maybe
like,
after like Monarch has like a really big defeat, he's gonna show up and be like, so.
I just expect him to kind of randomly show up and be like, "Oh, I just thought I'd check in on you, Uncle. See how you're doing without the."
Yeah, that's a good question. Who does he
miraculous."
go to next? Is it Gabriel? Is it Adrian? Which like we kind of expected it would be Adrian.
I still don't understand Felix's feelings towards Adrian, and so he's kind of like a wild card too, because where does his loyalty lie besides himself and I guess his mom? But
yeah, we don't know yet. Are we going to do anything with him being like Sentimonster, standing up for Sentimonsters all across the world? We don't know.
No, not that.
At the very least, stand up for Adrian as a Sentimonster. Does he know that Adrian's a Sentimonster, or does he only know that he's a Sentimonster? I don't know why he wouldn't know Adrian if he somehow knows he is.
Yeah.
No, I think it's implied that he knows about the two of them, because that's why there's like that big thing with the rings or whatever.
He knows. Yeah, I mean, it's possible he only knows half the story with the rings, I guess.
I don't know. His mom seems to be pretty honest with him.
Well, we don't know what his mom knows either.
I think she knows.
Probably she knows her own son's a Sentimonster. Probably.
I think she knows.
There's a lot of vague things where we are. It's a kind of a annoying point for them to take a giant break in the airing of the episodes.
It really is.
So our predictions, Sentimonster confirmed, which I don't think has happened yet, even though they've been very hinty, right? I don't think they've explicitly
It's confirmed in my eyes.
In our eyes, but I mean explicitly. So April said in 1 to 10, I said in 1 to 10, Delaney said in 1 to 10. So we're all wrong, unless it happens next episode.
Well, we haven't had 10 yet. So.
Yeah, so maybe. Adrian knows he's a Sentimonster. April said 21 to 24. Yeah. I said 20. Delaney said 25 to 27. I said 25 to 27. So we all think it's not coming for a while.
No, Adrian's not going to find out for a hot moment. Well, oh no. So that's something else that like Felix could use as a bargaining chip against poor Gabriel. Everyone's using things against him. No wonder he's evil. But Felix could also use that knowledge to his advantage, which is then how we get the confirmation, is because Felix comes back, he needs something from his uncle or whatever, or Gabriel just makes him mad, and he's like, look, dude, I could let Adrian know he's a Sentimonster, or I could just make Adrian disappear if you don't do what I need you to do. So I like the threat.
Okay, so you could threaten Gabriel again. Mm-hmm. True. In our eyes, he's gotten what he wanted, but maybe he wants more. That's possible.
I mean, why not? Why wouldn't he want more?
I just had a stroke of brilliance. So
okay, I'm ready.
Marinette and Adrian start dating at some maybe let's say like episode 13, episode 15. They date for a little bit, and then episode 17, 18, Felix comes to Adrian. Then that's Felix's reappearance, and he just tells Adrian everything. He tells him he's a Sentimonster, so we get it confirmed and Adrian knowing at the same time, and this like breaks Adrian, and so now this messes up Marinette and Adrian dating, and Marinette's like, what happened with Adrian? I can't tell. And then
I feel like the Adrian I think that's good. I feel like Adrian finding out is very messy until we get some type of, like, we need an identity reveal of some kind. I'm not saying necessarily, like, Marinette and Adrian figure out who Ladybug and Cat Noir are, but it would have to be some type of, like, identity reveal, because you can't expect Adrian to not just, like, question either Natalie or Gabriel directly about it. Because then
he would set off a chain of events. Because I was thinking, like, Marinette would notice Adrian and Kat were both being depressed if that happened. So that's one thing. And then also, what would Adrian do? Yeah, you're right. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the series of Endgame, right? Like, maybe it's all tied into, like, the 20s. And it's like
the last,
they date, episodes. Adrian knows, then there's an identity reveal. Like, maybe it's all sequential in that. And I think that considering nothing major has happened yet, I mean, I know our Kiss last episode was big. I think they're probably planning for some sort of big kind of sequential thing at the end of the season.
So now that my brain is working, one of the biggest reasons right now that I think that we won't do Adrian and Marinette dating just yet is because Monarch intends to exploit Kat's feelings for Marinette. And if they're dating, he's not going to be able to do that.
His window is small, I guess. Yeah, because
so it would literally have to be like episode 10. But I don't. Well, I feel like
they could start dating, and he's like, "Oh, I can use this to torment Kat because someone else is dating the girl he likes or something." Little does he know.
But it wouldn't be effective, which is why like if you're gonna
in his eyes, Kat could still be sad though.
That's true, but also Adrian is Kat, and so he could be like, I don't know what you're talking about, like, and blow it off. Yeah. But I think it would make for a much more interesting sequence of events if like Monarch is constantly trying to kidnap Marinette.
Yes.
in an attempt to exploit Kat's feelings
and then
for her.
Marinette always goes missing. He's like, what happened to Marinette?
Yeah. Like, I think that makes for...
That'd be funny.
And that's a little bit more dramatic at the same time, too.
The one thing I thought of in terms of Felix is that I always expected Felix to just show up to Adrian. But doesn't he, when he shows up into Adrian, doesn't he just always tell him he's a Sentimonster? So maybe that's why Felix hasn't really appeared yet. And especially to Adrian, it's like the show just can't have Felix tell Adrian yet. They have a time in mind when that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
how does Felix go to Adrian and say, here's what's happening? I say, like, I'm a Centimonster. Like, I think he has to tell
and
him
that's
at
why
that
I
point.
think that's why he has to be provoked. Like Gabriel's gonna have to like super make him mad or something like that.
And
Because
I feel like Felix is the one that has to tell Adrian.
Well,
Who
no,
else would
I
tell
abso-
Adrian?
well, no, I definitely think Felix is going to be the one to tell Adrian, but I think that Felix isn't going to do it unless provoked. Like something's going to have to like set him off in order for him.
It's a good thought. I just have no idea what the show is saying Felix's motivations are. So like, sure, you know.
Well,
I don't
and
really know.
they like sometimes like lead you to believe that he does care about Adrian a little bit.
We thought at the end of last season he did care, but it's unclear. Yeah, the only thing we know for sure with Felix is he wanted to free himself, and that's not even for sure. That's implied.
It's implied, and that's why like there's still like I still get that feeling that at some very tiny level Felix does care about Adrian because they're one and the same. So, and I have a feeling that them being Centimonsters is tied together. So like they're like twins in that sense.
Delaney, what have you been convinced by here? Where are you putting your chips on all this speculation?
So that's fair. I could do that.
Could do what?
Put them everywhere.
All my chips.
Put them everywhere.
Where are your chips?
Put them everywhere.
Oh, everywhere. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. What? And anything we were talking about that you particularly think will happen?
It's just Felix is just such a sketchy little dude.
Yes.
I like the idea of Felix telling Adrian and like just doing it like maybe for altruistic reasons, but like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's just so hard to say what his motivations are.
And unfortunately, I think the show does have to do a little bit more work to convince like the general populace that Adrian is a Centimonster.
This is a good point, right? Because our Adrian's a Centimonster community stands are convinced, but I don't know if the average Ladybug fan, who's probably a child, really necessarily knows or is convinced by this. So yeah, what do you think the show? What do you think the show could do to make it like more clear? Obviously, we could hear the story.
Yeah, the story, that number one. I mean, that you have to bring Felix back because he's right now the only one who can do that. Like, makes into monsters, so.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he has the thing, so. Oh, wait, Felix, wait.
No, wait.
What?
Felix has the peacock, right?
Yeah, so he has ultimate control over Centimonsters.
Yeah.
So is I'm confused. Has Monarch been making Centimonsters, or is this? Am I confusing the Miraculouses?
I think you're confusing.
I don't think he hasn't been. Yeah, he hasn't been making Centimonsters.
Because the Peacock Miraculous, besides Ladybug and Cat
What's
Noir,
the second thing? Hasn't he been doing a second thing? What's the? Oh, he's just giving them all the powers.
Yes.
Earlier, we're speculating.
Yes.
Okay. Delete your comments, okay? I'm telling you, if you just commented and you made it 15 minutes, because I'm addressing it now, you can't make a Centimonster Marionette because he doesn't have the peacock. That's what we're talking about. He should make a Centimonster
and that's
Marionette.
why I said that he needs Felix to come back for him to do that.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
And then again, that kickstarts a whole series of events with Felix and everything.
So yeah, I guess Felix could come back and help him, but he was pretty antagonistic to him previously. So that'd be interesting.
And that's why it would be one of those like, okay, I'll do that for you, but what am I getting out of it? Kind of situation. Because he's very self-motivated.
So he teams up with him temporarily.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you want to make us? He's like, you want me to make a also Felix transformation scene? I'm there.
Okay, that would be great. I would.
Yeah, we need to see that. That's true.
See, look, this is gonna be good, guys.
Monarch and baby Monarch,
baby Peacock.
Oh, baby peacock.
But then that brings Felix back into as he's like, Felix, I need the Peacock Miraculous, and Felix is like, cool, uncle, but what do I get out of this?
Okay.
And
Yeah, you covered this. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm going over it.
I would be surprised if they teamed up, but yeah, I mean, I literally don't know about Felix. We'll see.
Well, supposedly he's quote unquote teaming up with Lila.
I guess.
We don't know what that is.
Yeah, I got to refresh on that too.
He needs a new.
They
he
just
needs
like
a new
looked at each other
sidekick.
on the train. That's it.
Yeah, they had the train thing. And also Lila and Chloe teamed up one time.
True. Right.
So they kind of are all tied, I guess. Last thing we predicted was Marinette learns Adrian's identity. Adrian learns Marinette's identity.
Ooh.
April said Adrian learns first, 21 to 24, 25 to 27. Marinette learns Adrian's. Delaney said, not happening this season.
I stand by my statement.
And I said 25 to 27, they learn each other's. I gotta say, Delaney's not happening this season looks better now than it did before the season, for sure. It might be that might have been a stroke of genius.
It's not happening.
I still stand by mine.
And I guess I stand by mine. I don't know, like
because I said 20 to 27 or
21 to 24. Adrian learns first, then 25 to 27. Marinette learns, which would be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll still say it happens at the end of the season at the same time, but certainly things have been slower. Even though a lot has happened, I think things have been slower than expected so far.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, I would take a day. I'd take an episode away from Adrian learning first. I feel like that's just so dramatic.
Yeah, we've talked about this, and we've explored both sides of them learning each other first, right, in the fake scenarios, but which is why I kind of thought that the show ultimately is going to do it at the same time, because we've explored both sides of the fake, but certainly there's a ton of drama in one knowing but not the other. I've kind of advocated something like that for a while, and also with them dating, there's a lot to do there, so hopefully they'll do that at least.
I don't know. I might be leaning towards less episodes because I don't like with everything else that's going on. It just seems so hard for them to have an identity reveal.
But also at the same time, we talked about the series of events that could lead to it. So like anything could set it off. But maybe that's more of a reason why none of this stuff will happen until the ends, because it would lead to the identity reveal. There's
like very specific things that we need to happen to lead to identity reveals.
Yeah.
In any regard. Like that just sounds weird.
Yeah. Delaney, anything else on your minds with the speculation?
I guess everything. I just feel like right now, like the show is really focused on like the relationship. So everything else just seems like it's on the back burner.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's been pretty heavy on Marinette and Adrian. So does that mean that the dating is the thing that would happen sooner, if anything?
I think so.
Okay. I like that. I like that call.
Yeah, it's a good call.
But then, like, obviously Hawkmoth's gonna like mess everything up because that's what he does.
Yeah. April, what about you?
I still think that they're not going to start dating for a little bit, but it could happen.
Please, within the next 5 episodes, let's do it.
I just really want to see Monarch exploit Kat's feelings for Marinette and see how that plays out.
Yeah, that hopefully soon.
Because that just feels like a really fun time.
Get Felix to make the fake Marinette. That'd be fun.
That's what I want. We get Felix transformation scene.
Oh man,
it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I guess he'd have to use it for something.
You're
convincing me more on this. I don't know about him collaborating because he used him last time, but like maybe what else would Felix do?
Well, but here's the thing though: Monarch didn't use Felix last time. Felix used Gabriel.
Monarch.
Yeah. So I feel like that might also be the way that like Gabriel cashes in on this. He's like, "Hey man, remember how I
Yeah, you know, and I guess Gabriel was good with that transaction ultimately. So
yeah, because he was like, "Oh,
he might ask." I don't know if Felix would say yes, but because we have no idea. But yeah, I could see him asking. Sure, that would be interesting.
Or if because apparently Felix and his mom like to just randomly show up too. Sometimes
that's true.
They could just randomly show up, and then that's where.
They're just over at the mansion for a party.
And then that's where Monarch's like, "Oh, balls! Yeah, I got a great idea."
Balls! Do I have to censor balls? No one's ever said that on the podcast before. And I think that's a first. I don't think I do.
Sorry.
No, I think you're good. I just
Dylan wasn't prepared for this outcome.
That's a new Aprilism. I want you to say that all the time on the podcast.
Okay, and you can have an internal debate on whether or not it should
Yeah,
be
we'll decide.
censored. But like,
But remember, we're on Luka's podcast though, so
oh yeah,
different rules.
yeah. What are Luka's rules regarding balls?
Well, I'm sure we've gone too long without talking about Luka. So
That's fair.
Oh wait,
No.
who's this?
Delaney, you prompted this.
this is my fault.
Hey
You did
dudes, I'm back.
this. No.
Hi Luka, welcome back.
How's Marinette? You good?
Dude, Marinette needed some help moving some boxes, and I'm always there whenever she calls for anything for any reason, and it's not pathetic at all. So yeah, dude.
Doesn't she have a scooter now?
Don't I have a bike? I can't. Do I have a scooter?
No, Marinette has a scooter.
I think. Do I have a bike though? I think that was a thing, right?
Yeah, you have a bike.
Oh man,
yeah.
I'm so cool. Aren't I so cool? Luka, you are so cool. Like, you're the
Yeah,
coolest,
you don't
Luka.
skateboard. You have a bike.
Yeah,
Why didn't ChatGPT know that one?
I don't know.
Are you guys happy we're both now on the podcast together? Hi, Luka.
I think
Hey, dude.
I think you two should just finish the podcast together.
Well, we need you for this next segment. We need all of you guys because
Oh,
There's
gosh.
another segment.
Another one. Is it a list?
there could be as many segments like as you guys want. I have a bunch of it, and we can ask more things. But this segment isn't about anything. It's about Luka listens. Luka listens. Okay, there you go. This is where my guests tell me about their feelings, and I play the tune that their heart is playing.
Do you want real feelings or like podcast feelings?
Dude, if you have here's my first advice, April. If there's a difference between your podcast feelings and your real feelings, I think you need to try to merge those together and be a more emotionally holistic person, dude.
Oh no.
Isn't that actual good advice, though?
No.
No.
April, tell me what you're feeling right now, and then I'm going to play the tune of your heart.
Frustration.
Keep going, dude.
you didn't even finish talking.
Pain. Anticipation. Do I have to do another one?
Dude, just whatever your heart is feeling. This is the tune of your heart. That's what I do. That's my whole thing.
Well, I picked feelings that could be applied both to real life and to the world of Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh, yeah. You guys could be about how you're feeling about the show. I didn't think of that.
Those three apply to both scenarios.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Delaney. How are you feeling right now, Delaney?
I'm tired and hungry. There we go.
What about that Taco Bell, though? Is there more?
No, I think my wife ate it all. I
have a protein shake if you want one.
Yeah, just mail me a protein shake.
I will do that.
I'll have chalky milk. It'll be okay. Just play me the Chalky Milk song.
They're chocolate protein shakes.
I don't know that song. Do that.
No, just whatever Chalky Milk sounds like.
Yeah.
Luka, you know what I'm feeling right now? Yeah, dude. I'm just so happy to be here, Luka, on your podcast, and I love you so much, and this is like the best thing ever, Luka.
Are you guys dating?
You can't go into Luka voice talking to Luka. That is so annoying.
What? We're just best friends, dude.
Oh, you're not dating.
We're best friends, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that Luka's like a child, that's kind of a weird person to text, but that we're
also.
It's not your fault. Luka's obsessed with you.
Also,
Yeah.
if Luka just joined the Skype call, it wouldn't play the music.
Yeah, it would, dude. You don't know. This is the...
FYI, Luka knows more about Skype than us.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, I'm not sure if Luka said that or Dylan, so
That was Luka, dude. It's all Luka.
Luka talks about himself in the third person.
Okay, dude, it's time. I don't know. I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm feeling that Delaney really wants another Luka segment, so
Wow.
it's time for Luka's lyrics, the titular segment for this podcast. Where I guess I was going to do this because I got to find where this is. Every podcast I perform an original song, dude.
Oh man. You know
Okay.
what? I'm excited for this.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna get real quiet. Mute myself.
Okay, dude. I wrote a song. Don't mute yourself. We need to.
Luka wants to hear you dying live on Skype.
This is a song that is about Marinette that I got ChatGPT to write. So
this is
Oh.
okay, dude. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I don't think I can do that right now.
It seems Luka's really pro AI.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. So, do you guys think that I would be like an AI guy?
I don't
Like,
think so.
Would I be am I a crypto guy? Am I like a
No, I don't think so.
dude? You got to check out this AI art I made,
Does
You
Luka
think-
have one of the rings? We
dude.
don't
It's
know.
this AI art. It's Marinette as
Does he?
Ladybug. Wouldn't that be crazy? I made that AI art.
I think AI could really get Ladybug and everybody in trouble.
Yes.
Aren't Ladybug episodes? Don't they seem like they're written by AI?
They're actually written by us.
Was Thomas an AI this whole time, dude?
Oh my god, yeah,
Guys.
that's what it is. Yeah, Thomas is Skynet.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't be like a crypto guy. I'm too cool for that, right?
What's I can't remember Markov's creator's name. Is Max? I don't think Max would be like that either. Like,
Is Markov the original ChatGPT or whatever?
yes.
He's so much cooler. We love Markov.
Oh,
right?
Markov's like so much cooler.
I know. Okay, here's the song.
Remember
Are
when
you ready?
Markov was gonna shoot missiles?
What do you mean he was gonna? He did shoot me.
He did shoot the missiles.
Iconic moment. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Marinette, oh Marinette, you're the one I won't forget. You're always on my mind, and I hope that you'll be mine. Marinette, oh Marinette, you're the girl I can't forget. I'll always be here for you, no matter what you're going through.
Oh my god.
That's just the chorus. There's a whole full song too, dude.
I'm confused. I thought you were completely supportive of Marinette and Adrian dating. So
And at the same time, I'll always be here for her, and I love her. What's so
It's
confusing
fine.
about
Yeah,
that?
that's, you know what? It's fine.
but you
That's
said
actually-
you want her to be yours.
Luka's a complicated guy.
I did say that. I guess ChatGPT.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
Mine in like a romantic sense, but not exclusive sense. You know, I'm an
Oh,
open
so Luka's
person.
like pro, like.
Luka confirmed polyamorous
Well, yes.
on this
I was
podcast
gonna
right
say
now.
something,
I'm
but
confirming
it's not appropriate.
Remember, we're children, April.
You already said balls. We can't go any worse.
No, it's much worse.
I mean, I don't think
Dylan
that's-
has said it before too.
Don't.
Dylan did say it. Yes.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Huh? What did Dylan say about me? Huh?
No, we can't tell Luka. It'll hurt Luka. It'll crush
Luka, don't worry. And by the way, Luka, I realized I didn't comment on your performance. It was so wonderful, Luka. Thank you, Dylan, dude. You know you're my number one fan besides Marinette.
You should write a song about Dylan.
Yeah.
Ooh, should we? Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Let's see if ChatGPT's ready to.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Do you just
I'm
have ChatGPT up like all the time?
I have the tab open. Okay, loaded it. Say, okay, well, how should we say? Please write a song about Dylan by Luka Kofane, about their incredible friendship. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna perform this live.
So
Is this-
excited. I'm living.
Dylan, my friend, you've been by my side through all the ups and downs of this ride. You're the one who's always there to help me through life's unfairness and its scare. There and it's scare. Interesting.
Wow.
Dylan, oh Dylan, you're my rock and guide. With you I can conquer and stride. Together we're unbreakable, our bond is so strong. Dylan, oh Dylan, our friendship lives on. Yeah, that's the chorus.
Good
Seems
stuff.
That's beautiful.
very similar to my Marinette song.
It does seem
It
very
does.
The Marinette song was Marinette, oh Marinette, and this song is Dylan, oh Dylan. Interesting.
I think ChatGPT just knows like one tune. Like, that's
If you, in case you're
It's
worried
a
about
one-hit wonder.
ChatGPT taking over all artisticness, I wouldn't worry based on this.
yeah, I'm sorry. Like,
Okay, let's see if there's any other segments here. Delaney, was there anything else you wanted to talk to me about?
no, I don't think so. I really like your songs though.
Oh, that's like the nicest thing you've ever said to me, and maybe the only nice thing you've ever said
I know
to me.
you should hold on to it.
I'm glad we caught you in a good mood here. I was worried you were going to instantly leave the Skype call.
Don't worry, that almost happened.
I was happy when you said you got Taco Bell because I knew the chances were better that...
No. When the pod started, I was like, I'm gonna leave. It's like it was close.
April,
Yes.
anything else about me and my podcast, Luka's Lyrics?
When are you going skateboarding next?
We're gonna hit up the ramps right
Who's
after.
I like the confusion.
I'm going. I'm flying to France right now to go hang out with Luka.
I was about to call you on that because I was like, Dylan, you told us that you weren't
I'm
in
not
France.
there. Remember, I'm not there. We're just virtual bros, you know. So
That'll come to an end if you go to France.
Oh man, can't do it then. Gotta preserve.
Man,
Okay.
wait, we're all gonna go to France and hang out with Luka.
Yes.
Okay.
Luka, buy us tickets. Use your dad's money.
You should. I don't know if he's. I don't even think Jack and Stone's got that kind of money.
Dude, he never supports me. He always just spends his money on crocodiles.
Okay,
you know,
steal his credit card.
Don't.
I
This is
should.
bad behavior. Don't.
Encourage Luka to be a delinquent,
Yeah,
April.
don't listen to April.
Absolutely.
I like that Delaney's concerned about Luka being a pure boy. Like,
Yeah, don't. Oh, we have plenty of evidence that I think Luka's easily manipulated.
Yes.
let's
Luka,
let's
steal
get
your
into
dad's
that.
credit card.
No, okay. Okay, no, I'm not ready for this. Hold on a second. Okay.
No.
Dylan has to like chug water after this podcast.
And tea, both. I'm chugging both of them. Okay.
And tea.
I have a final announcement to conclude our proceedings here today on this podcast.
So formal, Luka.
An announcement. Ooh.
I regret to inform everyone listening. Wait, actually, I'm just going to read the announcement. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Luka Kofane, and welcome to the final episode of Luka's Lyrics.
Wow.
I want to start by thanking all of you for listening and supporting this podcast. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my music and my thoughts with all of you. I also want to take a moment to thank our beloved guests, Delaney and April, for joining us on this podcast. Your talent and your passion for music have been truly inspiring, and I'm honored to have the chance to collaborate with you, dude. When's our song dropping? Guys, we're collaborating.
Soon.
And last but not least, I want to give a special shout out to my best friend, Dylan. Dylan, you've been my rock and my support throughout this entire process. I couldn't have done this without you, and I want you to know how much I appreciate our friendship.
Dylan's staring in the mirror, reading
Luka,
the sky.
thank you so much. Thank you, Luka. As we close this chapter of Luka's Lyrics, I want to leave you with a message of hope and resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, but music has the power to lift us up and help us heal. My hope is that through this podcast, we've been able to share some of that healing power with all of you. So thank you for listening, and thank you for being a part of this community. Keep listening to music, keep creating, and keep chasing your dreams. This is Luka Kofane signing off for the last time. Peace out, everyone. That was written by ChatGPT. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Luka.
There's not, we're not going to have like a crazy guitar riff.
Yeah.
But that was a speech. That was, okay, I'm going to play you off with with one final lyric from the My Marinette song, okay?
One lyric?
One verse, one final, we'll see how much. So thank you guys. Okay. Thank you, Delaney and April. Bye, everyone. That's it for Luka's lyrics. Thank you all. I know I'm not the only one who sees the beauty and grace in thee. Oh, wow. But when you look my way, I feel like I could seize the day. I've been waiting for the right time to tell you what's been mine. Marinette, oh Marinette, you're the one I won't forget. You're always on my mind, and I hope that you'll be mine, not exclusively. Marinette, oh Marinette, you're the girl I can't forget. I'll always be here for you, no matter what you're going through.